Hello, hello, YouTube. I hope you all are having a wonderful time out there, and I hope you guys had a great day. So, I'm gonna get off into some topics today. Today on the agenda, we got the situation about Kamala Harris. If you guys heard, she is $20 million in the hole. She is $20 million in debt after the election didn't go her way. She didn't win. But yeah, it's looking like she had a big overhead of spending. So a lot of people are talking about that situation. And then we actually have a big comeback of the 4B movement. Yes. So it looks like after Kamala did not win the election, a whole lot of women are actually upset that she didn't win. So they're striking up the whole 4B movement all over again. And on top of that, she didn't come back and speak to the people. Oh, I remember that, Rich. She didn't speak to the people until the next day. A lot of her alumni was mad at her. Yep, they were really upset with her. And it was almost like she was throwing a tantrum or something. It was really ridiculous, and I think that was very, very disrespectful of her too. Because a whole lot of people, had her back, even though it didn't go quite the way she wanted. I think she most definitely should have spoke that night, and she had those people waiting for about 6 hours. I heard. So yeah, this is kind of like how it went. So this is just a little skit from TikTok. Take a look at this.
And the winner of the presidential election is Donald Trump.
Oh my GG's, bro. Damn. Hello? Babe, what's wrong?
Babe, did you see the news? Trump won.
Yeah, bro. No, I saw the news, bro.
You know what this means, right?
What does it mean?
It means I'm breaking up with you.
What? Why?
Men are scum for not voting for Kamala, and we're tired of not having our back. So I'm
Babe, I voted for Kamala. What the hell? Man, this is horrific. Trump back president, and I just lost my shorty. Someone help! What? Man, I'm like 100 feet away from you, man. Relax. Look, I don't want to reproduce with you, all right? Just stay back. I ain't never insinuated that or said that. What are you talking about? Men are scum. Damn, man! What's going on today, shorty? My girl go man getting spat in the face. Like what?
And your girl broke up with you too, bro?
Yes, bro. Y'all too? Oh, yeah. Bro, what is going on today, bro? What is going on?
What's going on is we're done.
I'm done with it. What does that mean?
Since you guys didn't want to vote Kamala, we're done dating y'all, marrying y'all, everything, kissing out. We're just done being around men, period.
Wait, that's a bit extreme, man. Wait, so you're gonna be single forever? Never talk to girls again? None of that?
Yup.
Man, come on, don't do this, man. Don't do this. Come on, man.
Come on, girlies. We're gone.
No! They didn't really live. What now? Yeah. Where is Miss Johnson?
Yeah, Miss Johnson left too.
Oh. Hey, I wasn't about to school, man.
Oh, shout out to Bougie Barbie. I'm glad you at least stopped by. I know you do got to get up early for work. I said, let me get this in because I know I'm not going to feel like doing a live when I get up in the morning. But when I get off work, most definitely I'm going to go live again. So you can catch me by the time you off work. Barbie.
And I got some pressure, but this woman don't want nothing.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about the whole comeback of the 4B movement. And if you guys remember, I talked a lot about the 4B movement around the same time last year. That's when it kind of amped up. It amped up last year, I would say around October of 2023. But I mean, it looked like once the summertime came, everybody kind of calmed down and they were like, okay, we want guys again. We're going to have a hot girl summer. But once Trump ended up winning, they was like, we don't want y'all no more. So yeah, it kind of got started back up.
No man no more. I gotta just go to sleep.
Yeah, I feel. I'm feeling it too, man. This is horrific. I don't know what I'm finna do with no women on the planet. I don't know what I'm finna do.
You're staying a little hard back there. Is everything all right over there?
Look, I know y'all upset about all this election, but look, I'm one of the good guys. All right, just give me a chance.
Stay back before you get switched.
All right.
Man, damn, man. No more girls. What I'm finna do, man? Man, this a little down bad. But I don't give a damn.
So it looked like he turned to having an AI girlfriend. That's how this kid ended. So let me pull up some things about the 4B movement. So the 4B movement has popped back off, and if you guys are not familiar with it, it's just basically women having nothing to do with men, not having their children, not going on dates with them, not having sex with them, all this and that. So let's hear what this girl has to say.
American women are swearing off men, and it's all because of Donald Trump. Well, not all of them, but interest in a movement called 4B surged online after it was announced Donald Trump had won the US election. So what is it? The movement basically calls on women not to engage in sex, have kids, marry, or date men. After the election result was announced, there was more than 50,000 mentions of 4B on X from US accounts. And since then, X accounts mentioning the words 4B have reached more than 45 million. So where does it come from? It began in South Korea in the 2010s in response to increasing sexual violence, gender inequality, and societal pressures. In Korean, 4B represents the movement's 4 no's. No marriage to men, no dating men, no having children with men, and no sex with men. As well as encouraging celibacy, the movement inspired young women to bin their makeup and shave their heads as part of a protest against consumerist culture and societal pressure to perform for the male gaze. So, why is it taking off in the US right now? Data in the exit poll from the election shows that 55% of men voted for Trump, while 53% of women voted for Vice President Kamala Harris. The president-elect has openly touted his role in the Supreme Court ruling to overturn Roe versus Wade, a landmark decision that protected a woman's right to have an abortion. Some women feel that 4B could be a way for them to reclaim their power.
I don't know. I look at it like this.
Hello, and welcome to your 373rd post on the 4B movement on your.
Okay, I'm gonna pause that for a second. What I want to say is, I just feel like you decided not to deal with men because of an election. I don't really think that makes sense. I feel like if you feel like you had a lot of mistreatment from men, or men were not moving the way that you wanted them to move, you should have been left them alone. It shouldn't even took a election to make you wake up and think, hey, I don't want anything to do with these guys that are not, they're not really giving me what I need. I just feel like this is just silly as hell. And then y'all shaving y'all hair. Like, this is insane. Man, you do realize some guys actually like short hair. I don't know what y'all think y'all are going to achieve from shaving your hair. I don't really know. But let's hear what she has to say. Let's see.
FYP. Joining you today is myself, someone who shaved her head due to medical reasons, not due to Trump getting elected. And I'm here to explain what the movement is, what I think about it, and hear your feedback in the comments, because I'm sure you'll have stuff to say to me after this. So what the heck is the 4B movement? Good question. Took me a minute to figure it out. The 4B movement actually originated over in Asia, in a country where sexist laws were being passed and women shaved their head as a way to show that they can do what men can do. The American women have adopted this because they believe the election of Trump is something that degraded their rights as women, as far as reproductive health and access goes. And then also they believe that him getting elected by mostly men, or by a larger percentage of men than Harris, that for some reason promotes rape culture. I got some thoughts on that. Number one, I don't think women lost any rights in this last election. If anything, they gained some. With Trump, he will never, ever, no president, period, will ever be able to have any say in abortion laws or codes ever again. When SCOTUS.
Thank you, Rich. You seen what I was talking about, because I'm pretty sure you were watching some of my shows last year when I was speaking on the 4B movement. And like I was saying, I just feel like a lot of women are too crazy for the ping to ever truly get on a 4B movement. Let's be honest. And I could not find this video for nothing. I think I seen it on the neighborhood talk, or it was Shade Room or one of them. But this girl, she actually said, you know what? I could never work at a male prison because I would be in the cells with those inmates. And I'm thinking, girl, it's killers, it's rapists in there, it's scammers in there. You don't care as long as it's a man. So I feel like it's so many women that are just too crazy for the ping to ever sincerely get on a 4B movement. And like Rich said, yeah, I seen the ladies was outside during the summer. Yeah, all of that 4B movement stuff fell to the wayside once spring and summertime hit. They like, girl, I know I was talking about 4B, but girl, I'm finna have me a hot girl summer. Girl, ain't nobody thinking about no 4B. Girl, I'm thinking about some 8D. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about a 8-inch penis. Like these girls were messed up about no 4B this summer. They too they too focused on trying to get a man money, too focused on trying to get a man attention, and too focused on trying to get in the bed with a man to even be thinking about a damn 4B movement. So that's uh no, everybody is not on board.
Ain't no way in hell I'm leaving my man. I'm not here to judge anybody doing this 4B movement, but telling people to divorce their husbands is crazy. First of all, this is the type of movement that is never going to work if every woman in America is not on board. What's going to happen is that a handful of y'all are going to leave your husbands and end up miserable and alone while your husband is laid up with somebody new. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Like I just seen it.
But I mean, I kind of see what she's saying, but in a sense, I just think it depends on what type of relationship you were in. Because let's just be honest now, it's a lot of men and women out here currently in relationships and they miserable and lonely because they're not with the right person. So you can't really just say they're going to be miserable because they don't have a person. Because I feel like if you miserable and you alone, when you get in a relationship, all you're gonna do is make the next person miserable. So I just feel like a lot of people go searching for happiness in these relationships, and all you do is bring misery to another person. So I don't know what her mind frame is or whatever, but I'm, like this is her opinion or whatever. And the internet is, full of people with opinions, but baby, if you miserable and you by yourself, you gonna be even more miserable in a relationship, and you gonna make your mate miserable. That's why a lot of these women, like y'all, get on men nerves because y'all feel like y'all supposed to be in a relationship and the man just supposed to fulfill your every need. But what are you doing to maintain that relationship? And what are you doing to put that man in a position to want to make him fulfill all your needs? Like, what are you bringing to that relationship? You just can't come into a relationship and be like, this man, he's supposed to make me happy. He's supposed to do this for me. He's supposed to do that for me. That is not a man's. That's not his responsibility to make you happy, baby. And that's why a lot of you women, a lot of y'all out here chasing happiness through a relationship, and all you're gonna end up is miserable. You're gonna end up miserable in that relationship, and you're gonna end up miserable when you're alone because you just a miserable person. You can't say all those women that decide to get a divorce gonna be sent back miserable. Some of them gonna be happy as hell because you don't know what situations those individual people are currently dealing with. So you most definitely, I don't know how old this young lady is, but it sounds like she's kind of young in the head for her to think just because you in a marriage or a relationship that you're supposed to be happy. A lot of people misconstrue marriage, and they forget that marriage is something you gotta constantly work at. I mean, just like the movie, what Pursuit of Happiness? You have to pursue happiness, baby, and you sure not gonna find it if you out here trying to find it in another person. You got to do what make you happy, and you need to most definitely be happy and be whole before you even get off into a relationship. But I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna finish listening to what she got to say. Hold on, let me see. Playing? Come on. Okay, right here.
A video and the lady was like, divorce your husbands immediately if you can. Scary amount of women on there that was like, yep, I've been telling everybody to divorce their husbands. And then she went on to tell people to poison, schmurder their husbands. Ma'am, you're advocating for schmurder. No one sees an issue with that. And then again, a scary amount of comments like, yep, yep, yep. Please educate me. I'm genuinely having a hard time wrapping my mind around what purpose is that serving. Now, me personally, I'm not married. I do have a man, a great man. Ain't no way on God's green earth I'm finna leave my man. Is you crazy? I'm genuinely having a hard time wrapping my mind around this concept. In a bigger picture, I really want to point out with this is anybody does have a husband worth divorcing or a man worth leaving. This is what it took for you to leave your man. People stick around for neglect, abuse, mistreatment, cheating, lying. Y'all stayed for that. But this is what it took for you to leave? Genuinely having a hard time grasping. Why do I need to leave my man? To prove a point to a government that is not going to give a fuck about us either way it goes. Y'all do realize that, right? I'm just saying. So if that makes me an enemy because I cannot get behind this, I guess I'm an enemy because I'm not leaving my man. The hell? The way my man stands by me, supports me, lifts me up, and loves me in any way, shape, or form possible, I would literally be insane to leave my man. I don't care. Honestly, I'm not going to hold you. I really do feel bad for the men out there that are good men who are waking up today and they women is just like, skirt, I'm gone, done. Because TikTok.
Come on, let's be honest. The men that are out there doing what they supposed to do, they women ain't waking up. This is all just internet talk. And I could guarantee you the same girls that's talking about they're leaving their man, um, they man over there in the other room. She like, yeah, baby, I'm finna go on and get on this trend. Everybody talking about they leaving their man. I'ma just talk a little stuff and yeah, no, I'm gonna come on back in here and hook you up. Come on, those women are not leaving their man. Let's just be honest. But yeah, some of them are supposedly, but I don't really believe it. I don't believe those women are leaving. I really don't. I believe it when I see a mass amount of videos of men in the video talking about, recording his girl as she's packing up. Like, man, look at her. Look, you doing all this because Kamala didn't get. You doing all this because Kamala didn't become president. Look at her. She leaving me. She leaving me. Come on. I believe it then. But really, I can't really just believe that women are just up in divorcing their husbands. And at the end of the day, if they head to the divorce court, they been wanting to get a divorce. They head to divorce court after an election because an unexperienced woman did not win the presidential seat. Come on, let's be real. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Ain't no woman out here trying to leave a six-figure man to be by herself just because of a movement. Thank you, Rich. Thank you. They are not doing it. I refuse to believe that. But oh, big shout out to Pink Book Lessons. I ended up seeing this on her page. Oh my gosh, she has been clocking Kamala Harris teeth from the jump. She's been clocking this teeth. So I'm gonna play just a little bit. I'm gonna play just a little bit from this video. So she called Kamala Harris the city girl president. What? That ain't nothing. So she called her the city girl president. So she actually said, I ain't got nothing, boy. What? Let me see. She called her the city girl president because she is the, number one city girl. So let's take a listen to this video right here. Just break it again. Yeah. Okay, let's take a listen to this.
Clue why. Kamala's campaign was getting whacked like a pinata while DC leeches hoovered up all the cash. She spent over $50 million on payroll. Trump's campaign spent less than 10. Another 12 million went to consultants, and 20 million went to their little concerts with Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, Christina Aguilera, John Bon Jovi, remember him? They even had to cancel a performance by Alanis Morissette because they were running low on cash. Isn't that ironic? Campaign insiders are mad at the bosses for wasting donor money on concerts instead of ads about, the economy. Quote, they said they were spending to zero. I guess they overshot zero. Ads would have gone a lot further than the pricey celebrity endorsements. One campaign source said people were concerned about their own financial issues, not Oprah telling them America won't exist. But it worked out nicely for Oprah. She got her friend Kamala to pay her $1 million to interview her in September. $1 million. Now, if she thought she was saving democracy, she should have done it for free. Kamala scared donors by calling Trump a dictator, got $1 billion, then just gave it to her friends and blew the rest on being a diva. Kamala went on a...
And I'm going to be honest and say this. I feel like America actually dodged a very big missile, dodged a bullet when it comes to her not becoming the president. Because if you're looking at all of this money that she has dished out in just campaigning, think of the moves and decisions she would have made if she would have become president. I mean, we already out here in debt. We're already out here in the in a recession that's headed into a depression, and that is not what we needed. We didn't need a person out here just frivolously spending money. Just you out here having concerts and doing all of this stupid stuff you thinking gonna get you elected, but it did not. You did not. You didn't win because the people are not moved anymore by entertainment. Like when it comes to people in entertainment, they don't influence us when it comes to politics. They really don't influence us at all. Like you spent all this money. Oh, I'm glad she did not become president. I'm just looking at it now and looking at these decisions that she made. I mean, we dodged the bullet. Let's just be honest. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. You guys make sure y'all go and subscribe to her. Let's finish listening to all this money she messed up and got her into a $20 million debt.
podcast, remember Call Her Daddy? But she didn't want to go to their studio in LA. So she made the host fly to DC and used campaign cash to build a fake set in a hotel room. She spent more than $100,000 to build it. That set, see it? 2 chairs, a coffee table, and a bookshelf. That's 6 figures. Now, we looked at the set. We probably could have done it for around $6,000. That's without labor. But where'd the rest of the money go? We don't know. So she's still trying to soak folks for cash. 24 hours after the election, on Wednesday, Democrats got a text from the campaign. Urgent. We need help. Donate now. Help with what? You lost. This is how she's going to spend her donors' dollars. Imagine what she would have done with our taxes.
Exactly.
This is such a gross.
Exactly. That's the same thing I just said. Imagine what she would have done with our tax money. Man, you think we in a recession right now? If she would have became president, and at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. You don't go by what people tell you; you go by their actions. And looking at her actions and this and all of this crazy spending that she was doing just during the election period, it's insane. It is really insane. I seen another I seen another video talking about all of this spending that she did. Okay, here it is. Okay, commercial play out. But this is a clip, I think, from CNN News, ABC, one of them little news segments. But let's see about all the money. I'm gonna make sure that you guys can see this before I play all this because this woman she did so much frivolous spending. It is a shame. It's a shame, man. When I say we dodged a bullet, boy. So it's just like listen to this. Just listen to this for y'all self. And this is fair use. This is fair use. So let me see. Let me shout them out. So this is Fox. This is the Fox Business Channel. Take a listen to
This is
this.
just an epic disaster. 20 million or $18 million dollars in debt.
Right.
It's incredible. And I raised millions of that. I have friends that I have to be accountable to and to explain what happened because I told them it was a margin of error race. I was promised, Jen O'Malley Dillon promised all of us that Harris would win. She even put videos out saying that Harris would win. I believed her. My donors believed her. And so they wrote massive checks. I feel like a lot of us were misled.
The campaign is reportedly $20 million in debt.
And see, that's the thing right there. When it comes to a lot of people, all a person got to do is just tickle your ears and tell you what you want to hear, and you throw all of your money towards them. It is insane. Man, you let people show you. Let people show you what they're going to do. And I feel like she showed you during this election. You throwing money at all these celebrities that you think gonna get you into the spot that you want. I mean, true enough, your charm and your good looks got you far. Let's just be honest. Kamala Harris has got far with the little to no experience that she has. She had Willie Brown back in the days, pumping her up, and then she ended up joining the AKA sorority. That pumped her up. That probably put her in some positions. And then, the Willie Brown, he put her in a lot of positions. I mean, and then you had this mass amount of black celebrities that was standing behind her, throwing millions at her, and she just messed up the church's money. I mean, this is a good example when they say somebody messing up the church's money. I mean, this is a perfect example. Look, finish listening to this, and shout out to Fox.
And some of that debt is from those last-minute star-studded concerts. Oprah Winfrey's production company got $1 million for her help with the campaign. Guy, I don't think that looks good when a campaign pays stars to support them.
They raised $1 billion. $1 billion. And apparently they spent even more than that. I read that they were still $116 million in the black in mid-October. And then somehow all of that money just blew out the door in the final couple of weeks to the point that they're now raising money to retire a campaign debt, a losing campaign that spent $1 billion. It is really incredible to spend that amount of money because they're bragging about how much money they had.
And then how you gonna sit and brag about all the money you ended up collecting, and now you're sitting here in debt? You collected $1 billion. I didn't even know it was that much money. She collected $1 billion during this campaign. This is so insane. Man, when I say these women, are out over here on TikTok shaving their heads for this person that's showing that they are incompetent to even handle finances during a campaign. And y'all women over here so-called breaking up with your husbands and you're shaving your head, all for people making decisions like this.
Oh, we were hand over fist. So many donors. Well, okay, great. You spent $1 billion plus to go into debt to lose to Donald Trump. And now you're out there asking people for more money to pay off the debt. How was the money spent? I think some of these post-mortem books on this campaign are going to be fascinating. I usually don't read that stuff. This time I'm reading it, Stu. It is going to be really, really, I think, enjoyable to take a look at. And I saw Donald Trump at least floating the idea of retiring that debt for her, which seems like either magnanimous or master level trolling or both.
So he said Trump said he gonna help her out with the debt. When I say he is the boy, he is the biggest troll. How do you blow through $1 billion? Nigga, being a city girl. What them city girls say? Real ass give a about a nigga. I mean, Kamala Harris is the queen of the city girls. You didn't know city girls can blow through money like that, Rich? Rich said, how do you blow through $1 billion? Boy, that is a real city girl for you. They will blow through some money, honey. Get them some money. And boy, you gonna think a hurricane that came through. How you gonna bend the thought of hurricane that came through the way them girls blow through that money, boy. I swear to God, that's a shame. But shout out to Priscilla. I had seen her post. I always follow her on Instagram. And I ended up seeing her post this. But check out what she's saying. Man, that is insane. And if she blew through $1 billion, just think what she would have did if she became president. We would have been out here bad.
If you are a straight woman, please listen to me right now. Stop letting these men sabotage y'all's financial futures. I work in finance. I'm a finance guy, okay? So I started out working in management consulting for very large consulting and accounting firms. And then I moved over into my own business where I moved into insurance, investments, financial advising, and things of that nature. I'm a finance guy. I know money. And one of the things that I have seen consistently within my work, because most of my businesses have served women, that's the majority of my customer base, right, has been I have seen consistently women who will allow men to sabotage their financial futures. I'll give you a scenario, and some of y'all have been in this scenario, right? Woman is about to sign up for, a retirement account or an insurance product or whatever it may be. And she says, let me talk to my husband about this thing, right? You say, okay, cool, talk to your husband about it. A day later, 2 days later, she comes back. He doesn't think it's a good idea. Okay, so what does he think is a better idea? What's his alternative, right? Because you don't currently have a sufficient retirement account. You got 3 kids and no life insurance policy. So what does he think is a better idea? He didn't say anything. He said we should just wait. You see this all the time, right? Women, you recognize that you need to have certain things in place financially for yourself, right? It's insurance, a retirement account, buying an investment property, whatever it may be, in order to secure your financial future. And yet you all consistently keep going to men who in a lot of cases are less educated than you, and in many, many more cases have far less more money than you because he's your husband, because he's your whoever. And somehow or another, you're trying to allow him to feel included in what's happening in the financial affairs of the house, even though he's not even a remotely equal contributor to the financial affairs of the house. And then when he gives you bad advice, you take his advice as more credible than someone who actually is credible to give you advice.
You know why? Because women got the mind of a 304. One of my recent podcast episodes was entitled Wife Equals a 304. And that dude right there, Pimpin' Ken, he confirms it. See, when a pimp first meets a hoe, he tells her to break herself. After that, she will only see money long enough to bring it to him. Since hoes like to feel taken care of, they agree to let pimps handle everything, even if they know deep down that they could have the upper hand. Not wanting to take it is what makes someone a hoe in the first place.
That makes a lot of sense. And it is a lot of women out here that are actually married to men that have way less than them, got way less sense than them, way less money, way less work experience, just way less in every single thing that they do. Let me ask my husband. Let me ask my husband. Girl, if your husband is the main breadwinner and your husband holding up that household, then you go ask him about advice about everything before you make any moves. But most definitely, if you are the breadwinner, why do you have to go and ask your husband when it comes to paying bills and you have all the bills, you know everything that's coming in and out of that bank account. I mean, some women do just feel like they want to have, they want their men to have a say in something. But most definitely, I think a man has to work and prove himself that he is able to hold up a family financially before you even make a decision that he's going to be over anything. I just think, it's crazy. It's crazy. But most definitely, you most definitely need to get with somebody that's equally yoked to you. I think that's a big issue when it comes to a lot of women.
I told you don't get up there.
Oh, take a listen. Check this out, though. Because I be thinking like I grew up a sort of chubby girl, but I wasn't this big where I was getting stuck in the slides. Take a listen to this. Watch this.
I don't know why you got up there. Okay, I'm gonna have to call the fire department to get you down. I can't get you down, son. Why did you get up there? You don't listen. I told you don't get up there. I don't.
And why is they playing Lloyd? Lay your head on my pillow. Why they playing it? They so petty. That little boy up there stuck in that damn slide like that. That is insane. Let's see what else going on over here. Yeah, let's see. All right. Okay, let's see. It's something else I wanted to show to you guys, and this was too funny to me. Okay, take a listen to this. Okay, I know. I mean, probably like me, a lot of you guys were probably, brought up in the church and stuff like that. And sometimes some churches they have guests. They have like guest speakers, guest preachers. Check out what happened when this preacher went a little bit over the time. Take a listen to
And don't worry about it. What I said was this. When you have a service, we want to make sure we start on time. One, that we don't have to rush the man or woman of God. Okay, so let me finish talking in my house. I don't give a damn about your house. God bless you, sir. That's not how you order. Like I said, that's not protocol. God bless you, trust and believe me, I know it. God bless you, sir. There are souls that are still here trying to be free. And I didn't say that she didn't have to stop. I don't give a damn about no damn time limit. God bless you, sir. Who are you to tell God he can't do what he got to do? God bless you, sir. We thank you for coming. When you leave out, please watch out for the step. God bless you. Because that don't make no damn sense. And you a bishop in the Lord's church? Here's the style, man. God bless you. Don't put your hands on my shit. God bless you. God bless you.
Time's up.
And don't worry about it. What I said was this. When you have a service, we want to make sure we start on time. One, that we don't have to rush the man or woman of God. Okay, so let me finish talking in my house. I don't give a damn about your house. God bless you, sir. That's not how you order. Like I said, that's not protocol. God bless you, sir. Trust and believe me, I know it. God bless you, sir. There are souls that are still here trying to be free. And I didn't say that she didn't have to stop. I don't give a damn about no damn time limit. God bless you, sir. Who are you to tell God he can't do what he got to do? God bless you, sir. We thank you for coming. When you leave out, please watch out for the step. God bless you. Out of this church. Because that don't make no damn sense. And you a bishop in the Lord's church? Here's the stop. God bless you. Don't put your hands on my shit. God bless you. God bless you.
Time's up.
And don't worry about it. What I said.
Why is that man in there cussing out in the church like that? That's what I don't understand. I understand. Hey, the man probably came up and he probably kind of rubbed you the wrong way, but still, you got to have some type of cool inside the Lord's church. I mean, in this video, it looked like it went viral because it had close to a million and some views. But man, you most definitely should have had a lot more respect than what you showed. That's crazy. That's crazy that you sit up in that church cussing like that up in that pulpit. And the man gave you a space where you could preach, and you was disrespectful. Like that don't make no sense. Okay, so I know you guys are familiar with Keith Lee. I'm pretty sure we all are. He is a foodie, a food review person. He goes to restaurants, he does reviews, and he draws in, a whole lot of customers and stuff like that. So this is a man that's like imitating Keith Lee. Take a listen. Take a look at this.
Today I am trying the Hennessy Habanero Fruity Pebble Chicken Sandwich from Lisa Soul Food in Atlanta. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That's nasty. Okay, so today I am trying the Hennessy Habanero Fruity Pebble Chicken Sandwich from Lisa Soul Food in Atlanta.
First of all, what kind of sandwich is that? Hennessy Habanero Fruity Pebble Chicken Sandwich. Oh my God, that is insane. Now that's funny. Okay, so I guess a lot of my people are probably asleep or something like that because it's just looking like, the people is low tonight. So, most definitely, I'm going to pick this live back up tomorrow. Let's see, I'll get off around 4, so I'm going to try to go live around 6:37-ish. So, at least it'll probably be a lot of people, strolling and trying to see what's going on YouTube. But yeah, it just looked like it's a little slow tonight. But the people who have tuned in, I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're watching a replay, if you're coming in, make sure you hit that like button. But I thank you all for your time, and I hope you have a fabulous night. And I'm signing out. Katie Talk 101. Peace.